Welcome to our few moments together on the Parsha. This Shabbos, we have the privilege of reading Parshas Chaye Sora, the life of Sora. And of course, the central theme and the events that took place in the major part of this week's Sedra are the search for a wife for Yitzchak, as Avram instructs his servant Eliezer to go find the proper wife for Yitzchak in the house of his family. And Eliezer goes and he stops by the well and he makes a plea with God, with Hashem, and he says, the one that I'm choosing for a wife for Yitzchak, I'm going to have this idea that if she offers me to drink water from the well, and not only offers to give me to drink, but also to my camels, that's the one that's going to be proven is to be the proper wife for Yitzchak. The Chumash tells us that Eliezer comes to this place, and the psukim in the Torah are pretty clear. It says that as soon as he finished with this making of this deal, so to speak, with Hashem, immediately out comes Rivka, and the Torah describes her. Vahanara Yifas Mara Tovas Mara Ma'od, and the girl was very nice looking, and Besulav Ishlo Yada'a, very modest and chaste, and Vateved Ha'aina, she goes down to the well, Vatamale Kada Vato'al, and she fills up the pitcher and she comes up from the well. Vayora Ta'eved Lekrasa, and then the servant runs toward her. Rashi comments, and he says, why did he run towards her? How did he think that she might be the one? What made him think that this is the one I should go run for? Maybe it wouldn't be right for him to go towards her at all. Rashi comments and says, Lifi shera'a she'olu hamayim likrasa. He quotes the Medrash, Lifi shera'a she'olu hamayim likrasa. He saw that the water came up. Normally, you go to the well, you have to go deep down into the well. No. Rivka came to the well, and the water came up to greet her. And then he puts her to the test. And the question is, why did he even bother with a test? There's no one who goes to the well and the water comes up to greet them. It was clear that here was a God-fearing woman who had Hashem, so to speak, at her back, and everything that was done in her life was done with God's divine guidance. The water came up to greet her, so she shouldn't have to work too hard to go and get it. And she was such a pure soul. This must have been it. Why did he have to go and put her through the test of whether she would give him to drink and also his camels to drink? Perhaps there's another aspect that Eliezer was looking for, which is crucial for the Jewish home and the Jewish person. And that she may be God-fearing, and she may be a completely moral and upright person. Does she also do chesed? Does she do kindness? That's the crux of the matter. Eliezer wanted to make sure that this girl does kindness. With chesed, that's the proper home. Without it, no matter how God-fearing one is, and no matter how moral one may be, if there's the element of chesed missing, maybe that's not for my master Yitzchak. In fact, the Chavetz Chaim wrote an entire sefer called Ahavas Chesed. It's right here. There it is. Ahavas Chesed. Ahavas Chesed. And the love of chesed is something that we do and we have to do at all times. The Chavetz Chaim makes an interesting observation. Not only is chesed with other people, bringing them into the home, showing them warmth, helping someone across the street, giving someone a lift, helping do a kindness for another, it's especially so when it comes to the family. Relations between husband and wife, kindness, caring, proper speech to each other, and certainly to the children and parents. Chesed is the backbone of the Jewish people. And that's why, even though the water came up to meet her, Eliezer wanted to make sure that that aspect was going to be evident in the future wife of Yitzchak. The love of kindness, Avas Chesed. And that is what is the backbone of the second patriarch and matriarch in the Jewish life. Not only Avram and Sarah, who brought people close, but also Yitzchak and especially Rivka. Have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom Umevorach.